Which is the best Amex transfer partner? Air Canada Aeroplan or ANA? Both of these are Star Alliance carriers. Star Alliance is the biggest airline alliance, but they have a lot of differences, these two programs. When you transfer from Amex to one of these programs, the first thing you'll notice is how long it takes.
So if you transfer your miles from Amex to Air Canada, they're in there right away in your account.
ANA can take anywhere from a day to 3 days for the transfer to complete. If you've been waiting to book an award that is rare and you have to wait 3 days and hope that it's still there, that is not a fun situation.
Transfer time, Air Canada is a winner.
Now we get to award charts. So ANA has a spectacular award chart for their own flights, and their Star Alliance award charts are not that much worse. So you can fly round trip all the way to South Africa, for example, for 104,000 miles round trip.
Round trip.
Nuts. In business class.
Crazy.
I mean, so yeah. And then of course, we've talked about many times, the round the world award chart is, now that's distance based. So it adds up all the legs flown, and depending on how long the distance is, it'll charge you differently, but you can easily build an around the world award for 125,000 miles. From an award chart point of view, ANA over Air Canada, I think. Which airline do you think has which program has better one-way award pricing?
Well, Aeroplan overall, probably, although I say that, and you could end up probably saving miles booking a round trip with ANA and just throwing away the return, right?
Yeah. So Nick is saying that because ANA won't let you book a one-way award. You have to book a round trip or around the world. You can be clever about things.
So I think that the best for true one-way awards, obviously, is Air Canada, because ANA doesn't allow one-way bookings. They require round-trip bookings. But if you're willing to be a little creative, then at least there's some competition there.
Now, here I don't think ANA is going to be able to narrow the gap on this one, maybe, but pass along fuel surcharges imposed by the carriers. ANA does, and Air Canada does not. So if you're going to book, for example, Lufthansa or Swiss Airlines, international business class, where the fuel surcharges might be $800 one way, ANA is going to charge you.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. That's a problem for ANA because you're going to get hit with those fuel surcharges. So you're not going to want to fly Lufthansa and Swiss and Austrian. And, the problem with that, of course, is that those are the airlines that most frequently have award availability between the United States and Europe. So if you want to fly to Europe, it's a little difficult to avoid those. You fly United with no fuel surcharges, fly TAP Air Portugal with no fuel surcharges. So you definitely limit yourself. Whereas with Air Canada, of course, the nice thing is you're not going to pay fuel surcharges with anybody. You book whoever you want with Air Canada and not have to worry about that at all. All you got to pay is the taxes. I feel like that has to segue into the number of partners that they have. And
yes.
So that's an area where Air Canada Aeroplan just is leaps and bounds ahead of everybody. Everybody. So
absolutely.
I think I just counted 48 airline partners on their website. It's not just the 26 in the Star Alliance. You can fly tons of different airline partners. While ANA also allows you to mix and match their Star Alliance partners, ANA will not allow you, I believe anyway, to mix and match their non-alliance partners with Star Alliance partners on a single award. Whereas Air Canada Aeroplan will let you mix and match just about anybody. It's nice because that gives you tons of reach.
All right, let's move into stopovers. ANA, I believe, allows one free stopover on a round trip award. Air Canada has a different approach.
They allow a stopover on a one-way. You have to pay 5,000 miles. That's a great deal because you could get two then on a round trip. They allow really flexible routing. Aeroplan allows up to 6 segments on a one-way award. And that's another piece that, along with the stopovers, is fairly unique. A lot of airlines will limit you to 4 segments on a one-way award, but Aeroplan allows up to 6.
Change fees. ANA, to make a change or to cancel and redeposit your miles, you pay 3,000 ANA miles and
Yeah,
you're
that's super nice. Not a particularly
Yeah.
expensive change fee. Whereas Air Canada, what is it? I think it's $125. I try not to look at that.
As I think about the different categories that we compared and contrasted these two programs on, in most cases, ANA wins on pricing. It loses on convenience, or Air Canada wins on convenience